Ladies and gentlemen, representing one half of the Gladiators and representing the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, weighing 166 pounds, the Grim Reaper, Kyle Riker.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kyle Riker, representing the Gladiators and the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast, coming at you with another video review. And today I'll be reviewing the WWE Basic Series 107, the EST of NXT, and now the EST of WWE Bianca Belair. Sure, I am so freaking excited to have this figure. And also, shout out to my good friend from the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast and my tag team partner from the Gladiators, Josh, aka Josh's Toy Show, for hooking me up with this figure, as well as Elite Series 76 John Cena, which will be my next review. So stay tuned for that. So anyways, thank you so much, Josh, for hooking me up with this freaking awesome figure. Anyways, as always, before we take a look at the figures, take a look at the packaging first, as we always do. Anyways, and here she is. Anyways, Bianca Belair. Very nice picture up there. Series 107. First time in the line, which, gotta love that. I always love it when they put that on the box. WWE logo. Then the back, the other figures in the set. We got Braun Strowman, The Rock, Shinsuke Nakamura, of course Bianca Belair, and EC3. Braun Strowman, pass. Definitely gonna get The Rock as soon as I can find him. Shinsuke, I really want him, especially the Chase variant. Bianca Belair, obviously we're reviewing, today. And EC3 was my review last week, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging, so let's open up Bianca Belair and see what we got. Well, great. Alright, so here we have Bianca Belair. Open up now the package. And damn, this figure is freaking awesome. I love the way this figure turned out. Mattel pretty much nailed it. For the most part, there's a couple complaints I have with it, and I'll get into it. Yeah, let's take a look. Alright, first up is her face, which I think is a really good likeness to Bianca. I don't know, what do you guys think? If I compare it to the picture on the box. What do you guys think? I do have to say, it looked a tiny bit better in the pictures, but that was before they added the true effects to it. But it's still a great head scan. Looks a lot like her. Nice detail on the lips and the eyes. And of course, we can't forget to talk about her long braided hair, which I love the texture of it. So great sculpted of detail. Now, I'm gonna warn you, be very careful with this. Like if you are going to play with this, or if you're going to put it in different poses. Yeah, but this is a very soft rubber material, so it might break up here if you're not careful. So be very careful. I mean, it's not like so fragile that if you touch it, it's gonna break. I mean, I can move it all around. Yeah, but still, since it's rubber, it will break after a while, so be very careful with that. Anyways, her attire, pretty nice. Has a little necklace around her neck. Has the gold lips. Of course, has that dumb mold that they continue to use, the old brawl mold, where they just use that mold and then just paint the rest of the skin tone. Yeah, the rest of the skin black, which I hate that. Which continues all the way to the back, has all the kiss marks, which I guess her husband Montez Ford from the Street Profits can't help himself. I don't blame you, Montez. Pretty cool design on her pants. Says EST with a little kiss mark. Says EST on her waist. And standard gold boots. Pretty nifty. Except my only real complaint with it is the gold paint. I mean, every time Mattel uses gold paint on the figures, it usually fades away. So I'm hoping that does not happen with this figure. I mean, I've had that happen with so many figures. Doesn't matter how dark or how light gold it is, it always fades away. So hopefully that does not happen with this figure. So hopefully not. Anyways, articulation is pretty much what you'd expect from a basic figure. Head can rotate 360. I'm glad that her braid doesn't get in the way. Because I know with Jax that would have gotten in the way. Head can't look down. Can't really look up either. Arms fully rotate 360. They can go in and out. Bend at the elbow and turn at the elbow. Swivel wrist. Of course, since it's a basic, does not have the upper torso joint like the Elite will. which there is going to be an elite of her at some point. I saw a leaked list on Wrestling Figure Shop about it. Swivel waist. Legs can go forward about that far, which is a little disappointing. Can go back to the original position. They can go in and out. Bend the knee, which I like that the knees are a little bit bigger, because usually when they give the women figures a smaller knee, like, it's very fragile. So I'm glad that they gave her a, you know, a bigger knee, and also more high quality plastic on her knee. That way it's not so fragile it's gonna break, because I've had that happen with many women figures. Like, it's so thin and the plastic is so fragile that every time you bend the knee you feel like you're gonna break it. So thank God they fixed that with this one. And then swivel the boot as always. So excellent figure. Like I said, my only real complaint with it is these stupid hands. Like, why do they keep using these molds on the basic women figures? The open hand and then the closed fist. I mean, they have the mold for gripping hands or something. I mean, why can't they use those molds on the basic figures? I mean, come on. Seriously, they have the tooling, and they've used these standard gripping hands on other basic women figures. Case in point, Sasha Banks and AJ Lee. So why can't they use them, you know, here? I mean, I don't mind if they use this hand once in a while, but don't use it on every figure. And the closed fist, I don't mind if you use it, but as long as the other hand is a standard gripping hand. I mean, seriously, why does it always have to be closed fist, open palm? I hate that. It's like 90% of the women figures in the basic line have that mold. I mean, it's stupid. But aside from that, great figure. Overall, this is an excellent figure. Like, I think Mattel pretty much nailed their first attempt at Bianca Belair. It's a great figure. So I love the attire, love the detail on the braid, love the face scan. So my only real complaints with it is I'm worried that the gold paint might fade away, and of course these stupid hand molds. But aside from that, it's a very solid basic figure and a great first attempt at Bianca Belair. I cannot wait until the Elite comes out soon. Like I said, hopefully they pretty much knock it out of the park with the Elite, you know, with the glasses and maybe the jacket. And, you know, maybe a little wire in the ponytail, which I think was a missed opportunity. I think they could have put a wire in her braid so, you know, you can pose her a certain way. But hopefully they'll do that in the future, or I'll ask Bill McKenna about that when he does the Q&A. Like I said, aside from the gold paint possibly fading away and the hand molds, it's a great figure. So I would give it a 9 out of 10. So if you are a Bianca Belair fan, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up if you can track one down in the stores, or possibly order it online for a good price. So definitely pick it up if you can. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are down below. And also be sure to check out Josh's channel. You know, he does great figure reviews as well. And thanks again to Josh for hooking me up with this awesome figure. So check him out. And also stay tuned for my next review of the other figure he sent me, which was the Elite Series 76 John Cena. And also be sure to click on tap the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I upload new reviews every single Saturday right here on this channel, so stay tuned. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye. Hey guys, Kyle Raker here. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a warning about the Bianca Belair figure that you just saw me review. Unfortunately, all I did was take this figure off of my display shelf, and the glue on the pelvic area came undone. So as you see, there's all the pegs. Basically, it's just holes and pegs that hold it in place, and the pegs are not broken, so I can easily snap that back on. So I'm going to put some glue on that to fix it up. So I just wanted to warn you guys, like when you pick up this figure or any of the recently released women's figures in the Basics series, like Carmella from Series 106, Bianca Belair from Series 107, and also Lana from Series 109, and Liv Morgan from Series 110. Please be very careful so that way you don't have this issue happen. So hopefully you guys won't have that problem. So I just want to give you guys a little heads up on that. Anyways, take care, guys. Bye.